Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Oh, I love this brewery. Man, I've had some good beers from this company right here. This is the Melvin Brewing Company. They're located in Alpine, Wyoming. All the way out there in Wyoming, huh? This is the Star Valley IPA. Checks in at 5% alcohol by volume. I don't know anything else than that. I didn't go on the website. They got a long story back here. It doesn't say anything about the beer, though. But I'll tell you one thing. This date stamp here on the can indicates that it's 26 days old. So it should be pretty darn tasty. Let's go ahead and open her up. Steady as she goes, mate. Uh-oh. See that? That's why I said steady as she goes. Yeah, I had a slight accident there. It's not a problem though, baby, because we're always prepared for accidents. No doubt. Sometimes if you pop that top just a little too quickly, it'll go off, and that's what happened here. But I got this freshly washed and rinsed glassware, and it's turned out quite lovely. See, that could have made a bloody mess. That came out rather light colored for a an IPA. Let's see how she looks. It is rather light colored for an IPA. At least the IPAs I've been drinking lately have been kind of on the dark orange side. This is slightly, I don't know if we can call that hazy. We'll just call it cloudy. We're going to call it slightly cloudy. But see, I can see I can see. What the hell kind of talk is that? I can observe the carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Yeah, there's quite a bit of carbonation on this. Now, this glassware is designed so it's a little bit thinner at the bottom than it is up at the top. It's a little thicker, so I can see that carbonation. It is very well carbonated. Made a nice bright white stack of foam there. Oh, no, that's quite lovely aroma. You see, you got me smiling. Oh man, there's some tropical fruit in there. There's some sweet orange aroma. I got to thank the brewers there at Melvin Brewery in Alpine, Wyoming. They make some kick-ass beers. I've probably had a half dozen or so of their beers. They've all been great. They just know what they're doing out there, and I'm so happy that we get them here because Wyoming's not close to here. I'll tell you that. Hey, cheers to the brewers out there at Alpine. Cheers to you at home for watching. Cheers. Ooh, that's a head scratcher, baby. Ah, that's a good one. Ooh, man, gotta have some more of this before I comment. Wow, that is very tasty. Mm, mm. Man, I get all the tropical fruit in there. Now, when I say tropical fruit, I'm talking a little bit of mango, a little bit of pineapple in there, maybe a little bit of passion fruit, but in small amounts. It's not a type of deal where you get that all smacked in your face. It's off in the distance. It's very good. A little bit of grapefruit in there, but man, when you start to drink this and it goes in the back of your mouth, that pine resin comes out and it produces a lovely dry, bitter finish. Now this is only 5% alcohol, which again proves that you don't need to have a high alcohol beer to have a tasty beer. Oh man, just laying on the back of my palate there. Oh, that's lovely. Oh man, the aroma on this is fabulous. My good buddy Jonathan's watching. You'd like this beer, Jonathan. This is real good. And it's only 5%. Star Valley, from Melvin Brewery out there in Alpine. I highly recommend it. And another thing is the age of this beer. Yeah, I don't think this would fare well if it aged a little bit longer. Yeah, this was extremely fresh when I bought it because I got this about 3 weeks ago, so it must have been just a few days old when I got it. Man, ooh, boy, it's just lovely. This is a good cross between a New England style IPA and a West Coast style IPA. Man, this is really good. All right, I'm going to take off, my friends. Before I leave, though, I have to tell you about. I didn't tell you about the beer, did I? I just said it was good. It is medium carbonation. It still has quite a bit of carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Medium carbonation, light to medium body. And like I said, it's chock full of tropical fruits, but it's got that lovely pine resin, which gives it a nice dry, bitter finish. So if you think you might like it, look for this beer. All right, so I'm going to run out of here. Say cheers to that, baby. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm. That's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.